everyone. Coming at you early morning with All Keys Pro. This is Jeff. It's been a busy week. I've been thinking a lot about Behringer. I have gotten so many responses about my thoughts on it on the last few videos, and I must say I'm surprised at the amount of vitriol and anger around the subject. I have never really thought that much about Behringer before or cared very much about it. But it occurred to me that I've made some statements about quality and sound of the products, so I've decided to take a big step. This is the biggest step that I've made in my studio. It's bigger than me buying the Trigon 6 or the Pro 3 or the Moog Matriarch or Grandmother, or my most recent purchase, the Akai MPC 61 key. I'm going to go to the bank, I'm going to deposit some cash, and I'm going to go on Sweetwater, and I'm going to order a Behringer Model D. When it comes to my studio, I'm going to hook it up, find an input for it, and see what it's all about. I'm going to see if it's great or if it sucks. I'm going to see if it's mediocre or if it's fantastic. Because I've never had one in my hands. And I don't want to speak anymore about the quality of, especially the Model D. That seems to be the most controversial of the products that Behringer has made. Having owned a few Moogs, I think I know what a Moog sounds like. So it'll be interesting to get it, check it out, use it for bass on some tracks, maybe play a few leads on it, and then compare it to the Moogs that I have in the studio, the Matriarch and the Grandmother. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoy the journey. I'm looking forward to the journey. It feels a little, I feel a little dirty doing this. I feel a little weird giving Yuli some of my hard-earned money. His company's worth $2 billion. He somehow has painted himself as a supporter of the middle class, even the lower class, of people needing instruments and wanting instruments and not being able to afford them. So Yuli to the rescue. I've read several interviews with him lately, and he's very articulate at talking about manufacturing and acquiring other companies and figuring out how to get parts, massive numbers of parts, to manufacture massive numbers of instruments. He doesn't really talk about whether he cares or has a passion for the way they sound, the way they feel, the way, he makes a musical instrument. He's just kind of shoving them out into the world. But maybe I'm going to be proved wrong. So I'll take you on this little Model D, Behringer Model D trip. And together we'll decide whether it's worth keeping. All right. Here I am. Later in the day. I just played a gig. And now I'm at the bank. And I'm going to walk up to this ATM. Remember ATMs? They used to be a big deal. Not so much anymore, I guess. And I'm going to deposit the blood money that's going to go towards the Behringer Poly D. Here I am, I'm walking up. All right, the business is done. What's next? I never thought this day would come. I just put some money in my checking account. Some cash from a gig. It was actually cash from selling something. And the next thing I'm gonna do is order from Yuli a Model D Behringer. All right, I have to take a deep breath. It's against everything I believe, but I'm trying to be open-minded. I'm trying to figure out what you guys like about it. I'm trying to see if I'm wrong or right. All right, I said I was going to do it. I'm a man of my word. Here I am on Sweetwater. Sweetwater.com, looking at the page for the Behringer Model D analog synthesizer. Yeah, there it is. It's funny, when I said that, the camera went out of focus. I hear you, camera. Makes me go out of focus too. But I'm going to do this. I am really curious to the quality of this instrument, the sound, the build quality, all the other features. And as I said, am I right or am I wrong? Well, I'm about to pull the trigger on this bad boy. It's not so much money, but still, it's $300 after tax. It'll be more than that. So I have a lump in my throat. Let's see if I can get to my mouse. Sorry, I bumped the camera there a little bit. Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully you can see this. Oh, baby. Add to cart. I want to say that I am purposely getting a new unused one. I looked on Reverb. The prices were not that much better. And as I looked at them, I realized that the whole idea of this experiment could be thwarted, because if I buy a used one, it could come back to me that, well, but it was a used one. It was not a used one. How do you know you got the real thing? So, all right, I don't want the rack ears. This is not going in my rack. Check out, baby. Complete purchase. All right, there it goes. I got the spinning wheel. Thank you for your order. Even my watch thanked me. Okay, I feel a little stunned and shocked. I've bought quite a bit of gear, but this one has really kind of thrown me for a loop. So we'll see when it comes. I look forward to doing an unboxing video for you guys. I look forward to messing around with it, checking out the sounds, ultimately comparing it with the Moogs in the building, and we'll see what happens. Behringer comes to All Keys Pro. I never thought it would happen. Look what you guys made me do. All right, peace.